Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD,
and Erin.
It's yucky.
Oh God, it's gross. She's gonna be disgusting. It's fine. We can do it. We will
Look,
cope.
I was here on my own for People Part 2.
That's fair.
She didn't even read a lyric. I just was the reading assistant while she just gazed at him.
Do you know what though? The reaction to People Part 2, I said it when we did it, and editing it was a mess in the respect that I didn't really have much to say. I was completely overwhelmed and I didn't have anything to say about anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's lovely though. It's because you love him so much and that's great. It's just, you know...
Unhealthy.
It's just gross when you're next to her and she's like...
It's fine. I can fill any talking gap, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, we're here. It's fine.
I feel like this one is going to be much harder hitting.
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen anything. I've not heard anything. I wish I could say it's down to my very strong self-discipline. It's not. I've just been really busy at work, so I haven't seen anything. But I have seen like stills from other people reacting. So just like the screenshot at the beginning. Yes, it does. It looks like either he's just got resting bitch face at the beginning, or he did not come to play. So I don't know, but we gonna see.
Yeah. I messaged in the group this week because it suddenly hit me. I was like, oh, I've seen some still images, but I haven't seen any video clips or heard any music. And then I realised the reason that I hadn't is because Joe Hope wasn't here, because normally he posts it on his Instagram story.
Yeah.
He's our spoiler fairy.
And I have to check his stories. One, because who knows what they are, and two, he needs my one view on them.
Yeah, lost without it. I haven't seen anything, really. I saw a comment that someone I follow made, which has given me an idea of something that's going to happen in the MV. So I'll let you know that after.
Okay. So, please, we haven't even said the same name of the song, because I'm not sure how to say it.
Again, I haven't looked at anything. So it's Haegeum.
Haegeum. Okay.
So what does Haegeum mean?
Yeah, what does it mean? Because how are you supposed to theorise if we don't know what it means?
Now I see a still.
That's a dirty laugh. Just keep your eyes on the scenery.
Haegeum is the lifting of the ban.
Tells me he's about to say fuck everyone and everything.
About to
I'm doing
let
what I
shit
want.
Loose.
Yeah, he's
Ooh.
like he's lifting up the gate to let the new guy out.
So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. In the comments, what did you think of Haegeum? I'm saying that right, yeah?
Haegeum?
Haegeum.
Don't look at me, Anne.
Yeah, what did you think?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Dechitar but modern. Because
They're a gang. They're a gang.
I want the jacket with Yoongi in it. But
So he got a little like pony at the back of his head.
just having the sleeves rolled up a bit is. Oh. Oh, it's that insane walk.
Oh, okay. He's actually really sexy.
Fuck off.
Oh!
My man just killed someone with chopsticks.
Oh, the scar. That same scar at Dechitar.
Oh, he's actually smoking. Oh, look! God.
He's crazy.
My God. Yeah, set fire to everything.
Oh, wow.
Why is he always tied up?
It's the same thing. There's so many parodies. He's leaning out the window like he did in Digital.
Doesn't mean there's so much in that I saw of Digital.
Oh my God. That was so good.
Wow. Wow.
So good. I love the song.
I don't know what bit. Should we? What bit should we start with?
We'll leave the visuals till the end because you won't survive. So the song itself. The beat was so good. It slapped. I thought it was really, really good.
You're going to have to do this because I'm on a Jenny.
Did you guys not take in any lyrics?
I saw
Okay.
bits.
I read one line of lyric and I have Haegeum and that's it.
Okay, so he was saying this song is a Haegeum, so this song is a lift on the band.
Yeah.
On a band, and it was almost like take the wool over your eyes, like take it off, take off the glasses, like look at the world for what it is and look at yourself for what you are and what you've become. Yeah. And it talked about slave to capitalism and like losing yourself to earn money, but yet that in and of itself is like a prison, and then you're like a slave to YouTube and validation from others and all. It just
all about views.
Yeah, there's so much in there that it was almost like. It's almost like a diss. He's just like, everyone's become so fucking fake.
He said something about self-indulgence, and
that's the line that it was.
There was something before that as well.
Freedom. Freedom is something freedom without self-indulgence, or freedom is self-indulgence. I don't know, but
I wonder whether we do a lyric video, because
I'm not going to be reading.
That's what I mean, a lyric video, because he's wow. Just when you think like, can he ever top Digital? I'd obviously have to listen to that as much as I have with Digital, but
it's different.
It's so cool, and I could hear it at club night.
Yeah. Digital is like a punch in the face.
Yeah.
Digital. Whereas that was more of almost like a groove, it came in, but then it's like a slow beastie bass all the way through. Yeah, there's a swagginess to it.
Got control to it.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. Digital's a fight you're pushing back. This is what I'm here now. You said about Haegeum being that lifting the ban. Well, how often do you see they have a lollipop instead of smoking? He's like, no ban on blurring things out for me. Yeah. No ban on, chopsticks, but you can't normally show knives, can you? And things like that. No ban on any of that anymore. I'm lifting it and I'm going to do it.
Well, we think we had smoking, we had guns.
Blood.
We had blood and killed someone with chopsticks. That's how hard my Mac is.
As soon as I saw him pick up the chopsticks, I was like, please go and like do some damage with them. And I'm so glad he did.
There's probably going to be, I'll be really interested to read about it, there's probably quite a few cultural references in there that are lost on us, but one of the things I really liked was the fact that he took something which somebody else would use a certain way and he used it a different way, like chopsticks as a weapon, but it's almost like, I'm going to take a normal everyday thing and I'm going to make it my weapon, almost like his words. So it can be this, but if you use it a certain way, this can be your weapon. So I think there's so much like symbolism in there and potentially cultural references we're missing.
Now, there was so much, it was very intertwined with Deschita in the visuals and the story.
Even the dude with, yeah.
Is that because he became the Mad King?
I almost feel like I need to watch Deschita.
And then
again.
that. And then that like back
But
to
what
back.
came before that? Because there would have been that sort of Deschita was the second one. So what would have been the first one?
Do you know what I mean? It's like he killed the king, and then he became
The
just
boss.
as
God,
bad.
yeah,
do you know
the
what
boss,
I mean?
Yeah. It's like
Maybe that's what the scar is.
Yeah,
like,
he keeps challenging and killing his old version of himself. And what the boss version with the scar almost was like, gave me the impression he was like chief of police, which is very much
But quite corrupt.
Yeah.
corrupt, but based in
Position
an area
power.
of like rules and regulation. Whereas him being whatever he was, crazy criminal in his own flat, looking at his goldfish in a drink bowl, like he was like there were no rules. He was the total opposite. He had no rules. Whereas the one that was from the police station, that's all based in rules. And I just thought that was really interesting because he was talking about the freedom, and it was like he was so free because he was just doing whatever the fuck he wanted.
And when he was in the flat, and he the way he was dancing, it was like, it made me think of dance like nobody's watching.
Yeah,
You just,
he didn't give a shit.
But I
There
feel
was-
like I've seen him dance like that before. I wonder whether it is Deschita.
I think it is
The
because
shot
you
of the
know when he
king.
comes down, I'm thinking of the Deschita performance, the OT7 one they did, and when he
Oh.
bounces down the steps.
No, I'm thinking
That
of,
kind
you know,
of movement.
Yeah.
not the sword dance, but
No.
when the king is up, it starts with him like lounging on like a chaise lounge or something.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
There's a camera view, I can picture it clearly in my head, of just got the stairs and the platform where he is, of him dancing around up there. I don't know whether I am thinking of the sword dance or whether there was a clip of him, or it's just that's how Yoongi dances, that kind of jump around.
Yeah, there's a bit of
type
him
dance.
dancing, I think, in the courtyard outside that building. You know when you've got
Oh,
all the
yeah.
people in the black that are bowing on
Yeah.
the floor and he was jumping over them and standing on them, and then I think
Yes.
he dances
yeah.
a bit there. But that move, he's definitely done it before. And that it's weird to sort of maybe describe a dance move, as it were. It's not a particular move, it's just the way he's moving his body. But that in and of itself is very, like you say, he's dancing like no one watching. He doesn't give a shit. It's very free.
It was very, that side of him was very like the Joker. Like there was a bit of insanity there,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere near
Yeah.
your brain tonight.
Literally what I know. And then you were doing set shit on fire, and I was like, oh god, he's crazy. Like she's gonna like it.
Yeah, I love crazy.
But even then, he was burning the money. The money that he'd gone out of his way to get back, he was then burning the money. It was like, it wasn't about the money, it was about...
the principle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Or even like with the Joker, it's not about the money, it's about the thrill.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
And
And that is his freedom. That's where he gets his buzz from.
Another, I think, callback to Deschita was when they were drowning him and he was surrounded by the like bucket things full of fire. I'm sure like when he does the mumble rap in Deschita, he's surrounded, isn't he? Yeah.
But and the camera
By
angle
flames,
panned a bit like that as well. That was so like it. He's in the bath and then he was drowning in money.
Yeah. That's that. Yeah.
And it's literally it's worthless.
Yeah.
It means it's
yeah.
nothing.
Because if it gets to that point, and in a way, could be a bit of flex in there. It's like, it doesn't matter. I can always make more.
Yeah.
The money is not what's
Yeah.
important. What's important is the things that you can't replace, and you know the people and your integrity and things
Yeah.
like that. So he's like, money, fucking useless. Burn it. Because also, it doesn't matter if you've lost yourself along the way to get to that point where you're this big corrupt boss and whatever, and you've got all that power and that money. But if you're not, you know, a good person or whatever, then
Also,
it's useless.
was it tangerines that he just stole? Again,
I
he's
don't
got
know.
all that money, but he was stealing out the back of a
Yeah,
van.
it
and
was like a
running
bit
off.
of fruit,
Yeah, it was
wasn't it?
But I went, was it tangerines? Because we know there's that in-joke, isn't there, with the army that he loves a tangerine.
Oh, I didn't know about that. That's cute if it was.
But again, it shows it's about the thrill because it's a bag of fruit.
Yeah. And it's almost a flex, right? Where he's saying that he's at that level where he's got nothing to lose. And that in and of itself is a kind of freedom.
What I thought was very fun is that the end bit, he then goes back to where he committed his crime in the police car.
Yeah.
And then over his shoulder, it looks like he's got the jacket. Yeah. And it's just... You know how you say, like, there are serial killers and they leave things because they want to get caught?
Or they take a trophy.
Trophies, yeah.
And he's gone back there to basically be like, the police can't touch me.
Yeah. I'm untouchable now.
And he left that guy on the phone alive. So it's like, yep, you phone them and let them know I'm here.
There's no one to tell the story. There's no one to talk about the myth and to make the warnings.
Yeah.
To become a legend.
Wow.
I wonder if they were meant to be the same person. Like, I did wonder at some point, because when he was sitting in the bathtub of money and the dude was there, the other version of him with the scar was pointing the gun at him, and he took the cigarette out of his mouth, and he didn't actually move until a little bit after that, and he sort of smirked and whatnot. But I was wondering, I was like, is this in your head? Is this like you fighting against you? Is that person actually there? Because I don't know.
Hang on. Who smirked? Suited Jungi with the gun. So he didn't just smirk, he moved his tongue.
Yeah, that's it. But he didn't move. Yeah, he didn't move up until that point. And I was like, are you frozen? Are you a figment? Are you, do you know what I mean? Is that supposed to symbolise the battle within of who you were and who you want to become or who you want to be? I don't know.
So Erin, what's my favourite hair on my idols? Long, messy black hair.
Yeah, with a crinkle through it.
Even if it's a bit back in a ponytail.
When he'd stolen the fruit and he just hung his head back.
I know.
Oh, the tuk-tuk. Yeah.
I also thought there was a bit towards the middle, I think it was, where suited Scar Jungi, or August D, whoever this now is, did a very long...
Yes!
And I thought of you and I was like, God, she's gonna...
I love it when he does
That's
that.
gonna be your new message tone. Right, I'm gonna try and read 3 sentences this time.
And the cinematography, like the filming of it, the scenery, everything's really good.
Because like I said at the start of this, he starts in a market in Dechitar, doesn't he?
But he's walking towards us, whereas this one is walking away.
And also in Dejitar, it's like an old school market, whereas this is a modern.
Yeah.
But the colour wash is the same, like the orange with the blues and the greys pop out.
I love the jacket, I really want one.
One day we should watch whatever the first one would be, Dechitar, and then this as like the trilogy storyline.
It's that walk that he does.
I read a lot of the lyrics the first time round, so I'm going to just not this time.
What's on his necklace as well? It's got a spike. God.
So that dude might have been on the phone to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Notice how his voice tone changed from one to the other.
So that could have been his corrupt business that he was skimming, the cop, and he's just basically gone and stolen the money. So by stealing the money, he's stealing from him. So he's baiting him. He's like, come and get me because I've just stolen your money. I've just ripped off your restaurant.
You have to pause for a second because I just realised what line it was that had stood out to me.
That one.
This song's simply about freeing what's forbidden.
Yeah. And the next one was the one that you said about the self-indulgence.
But he's literally saying that whilst lighting a cigarette.
Yeah.
But then he's very much been about, as an idol, not letting people dictate to him in a way. Because do you remember when Tay followed think it was one of the Blackpink girls on Instagram, and then unfollowed them immediately, and there was a big hoo-ha about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Yoongi followed some random kitchen company. And then unfollowed them. It was very much he's just like, whatever, what does it matter?
Yeah. Why does it matter? Yeah, very much.
I love imagining him sat there being like, Instagram, like, Grandpa Yoongi, how does this work? That, I'll do that. 3, 2, 1. Scandal.
Yeah.
Scandal, go.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I
He's
suppose
goading
he's
them.
saying, like, what people think is a scandal is...
Yeah. And he's mocking the way people think at large. He's saying, look how fickle this is. It's pathetic.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's like with smoking. Do I like smoking the smell of cigarettes? No. Do I want my Yoongi to be a smoker? No. But if he is, then he is, and I would have to just accept that.
I think that could be, like, that's so loaded, so layered to be pushing back on, you know, on the oppressions in a way that they've been given, or the barriers.
When they show this video on their music channels, do you think they're going to blur those bits out?
I wonder. Yeah, and they've turned up afterwards. The
and
phone
he
call,
looks at it on a
It's like,
smirk.
too late.
A little tongue poke. It's got a little
That's
workout
shot.
bench there.
That's you're right. That's the shot from Digital when he's up there. Yeah. Oh, it's when he's at the top with all the boxes of the heads.
Yes, that's what it is. You can tell I've watched Digital too much.
Look at his grandpa's run.
Is it tangerines?
It might be.
You are going to have to slow it down if you want to find out.
I wonder what the fish is called.
I swear, it looks like it. It looks like it.
It's the grin on his face when he's doing it.
And the run, the Yoongi run.
Oh, endless influx of information prohibits freedom and imagination and seeks conformity of thought. Propaganda.
It's almost like he's saying, if you're constantly looking for outside shit coming in rather than just sitting with yourself, you're never going to have your own original thought. You're only going to be taking in other people's thoughts.
Well, all we do is consume, don't we? Phone, media, everything.
He only has a radio in that room. He only has music stuff. He doesn't have a TV. He doesn't have any computers. His facial expressions are brilliant in this.
Waiting to see my man as a gangster in a K-drama.
Oh, yes. I feel like he must have had so much fun filming this.
Yeah.
So if he was in control this whole time, it's like he's letting him think he's in control, but he's actually not, because he
Which
pulls
is
out
what
a gun.
he did last time.
Yeah,
But he's not even.
no, he wasn't
fearing
scared.
it,
Why? Maybe he didn't think he had the guts to pull the trigger. It's like talking about reinvention. You know, or like reincarnation.
Yeah.
He keeps getting another version of himself.
And it's like, to move on and be a new version of yourself, you need to get rid of the old part.
When he shot the alter ego, or the Scar guy, the look on the Scar guy's face, I would say, was always like a bit of pride, like, good, you've got to this point now.
Yeah.
One thing I couldn't help thinking, you know, when he was dunking him, he had the necklace hanging down. It reminded me of Harry Potter, like it was like the Horcrux on the necklace, like it was going to pull him down, or like Lord of the Rings, where like the ring goes into the water and you want to grab it.
I was thinking when he pulled his head out and he's all soaking wet, oh my god, he's soaking wet and tied up. It's like last time he was like tied up and blindfolded. This time he's like tied up and soaking wet.
It was really good video. That would be a good contender for like a 0.25 speed to watch it. But I will look up all the see if there's any cultural references we missed, because that's probably loaded with stuff.
Shopping Me needs the jacket from the beginning and the shirt, the black and white and red
with
shirt.
the palm leaves on it.
Yep.
I need the goldfish and the noodles at the end.
That's fair.
Be interested to know when he wrote this, because part of me thinks, I wonder whether he wrote this when they announced their hiatus and the press was saying, BTS are breaking up and all this, and he turned around and said, we never said that. Like, things were being twisted, and I wonder whether that's part of he's just like, all you care about is all the money. And
well, also that lift on the ban, no offence to BTS, he could mean like, I love BTS, but this is a lift on the ban that I don't have to play by those rules anymore. Now I can be a little bit more rebellious because I no longer have to maintain to a certain degree that image, even though he did have the freedom to be himself within it, because he created August D and his albums while we're in BTS. But like you say, it's almost
he had
like
to consider.
He had to consider his repercussions. But now this is so much more of enveloping you as a solo artist.
Maybe
so it's like, let's lift the lid on that.
A part of that is the two parts of him there is August D's taking charge for now. Like a split personality kind of, this one's going to be in charge for a while.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wondered. I was like, is this all happening in his head?
That's going to be taking charge? Someone new.
Okay. So that was our reaction to August D. Haegeum. Haegeum. Oh my god, it's one of those words.
Haegeum.
Haegeum. The more you try and say it, the more you're like, this is not right.
just
that was
sing it like
that
he
was
does.
August D. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.